Right, so now I'm going to go into something that is possibly the most boring section, but the most useful section. So here I'm going to go over how you get your website found on Google. So this is a common issue with most small businesses, is just people outranking them and things like that. So what I want you to do is go to plugins and add new. And we're going to add a website changing plugin. It won't affect how your website looks at all, but it affects how all your background metadata works. So, Yoast, that's what you're searching for. Like toast, but with a Y. It's your new best friend. This one here, Yoast Seo. And what we're gonna do is I'm gonna make a premium version of all this as well. As there is Yoast Premium, which is it's so good. But right now we're going to go over just the basic free one, because for a free plugin, it is the best thing you will use. So I've activated it, and right now there are 2 issues concerning my SEO. So I want to go and see what those 2 notifications are. One is probably going to be that my page is not actually launched yet. Yes, so one is my page is not launched. That's fine. So the first thing I'm going to do now that I've installed that is we're going to go and we're going to launch the page. So I want to do those 2 together, page launching and SEO together, because I know lots of people will build their website, think it looks really pretty, and just throw it out into the world. But that's not what we need to do. So we need to go to settings and just go to general. And then here we're going to take our landing page down. So down at the bottom, Bluehost coming soon page enabled off. That's all we need to do. Save it, and your website is now live, which is great. So now we need to go in and we need to put some extra data in the pages just so it can actually be read. So here we go. I just got an email saying your website's live. I also want to go to the reading section of it. So under settings, go to reading, and what I want to do right now, it's ticked to discourage search engines from indexing this site. I want to make sure that's not ticked at all, because if you tick that, it means you're literally telling Google, don't find my website. So we're not going to do that. And now I want to go save. Just make sure this is updated. And I'm going to go back to my big Y up at the top here. So ready, it's gone down to just 1. So let's see what my notification from it's saying. Okay, so it's don't miss your crawl errors. Okay, let's ignore that for now. What I want you to do, once you've set your website live and you're not blocking search engines, I want you to first time SEO configuration, click configuration wizard. So this is just a really simple way of just putting some basics in place for your website before you go more in depth with it. So this just gets like just a little bit out of the way. So please set it, get them set up if you want, or you can just configure it. So we're just going to go configure and just set up the basic settings for it. So here we go. We have my site is live and ready to be indexed, and my site is currently under construction and should not be. So ours is live and ready to be indexed. So I'm going to click next. And what type of site is it? This is just so it can put it in the correct category for where people are looking. So right now I'm going to go a portfolio. So again, we click next. Am I a person or a company? I am a business. I'm a person, but I run a company. That's the confusing part. I'm going to put company just because I can put my name of it instead of just my own name. And then we can add some social profiles to it as well, just so it knows exactly what is linked to this. And I'm going to put my Instagram, because those are pretty much the 2. Sorry, I can't type and write. The 2 social profiles I actually use. There we go. I'm going to go for next on it. Do you want search engines to show posts and search results? So does that mean That means like, do you want search engines to show your individual blog posts? So if you're blogging, do you want your blog posts to show up on Google or not? Yes. Do you want them to show up your individual pages? So like your homepage, your about page, your contact page, things like that. Do you want Google to find them? Yes. Do you want it to find your projects? Now this is a section that I haven't gone over yet, but projects, it's how you can add almost multiple portfolios to your website. Yes, you do want it to find your projects. So we're going to go next. Do you have multiple authors? So this is, I don't mean like, do you have like a virtual assistant or something? Because that, is it your company that's posting everything? Or do you have, are you several people? So will you have a blog and like all blog posts in it are posted by your company, or will you have many users on your site and you want to give the individual users credit for all the posts? Because if you do, that's fine. It just helps it section a certain way. So right now, do I have multiple authors? No, it's just going to be me, or it's just going to be my company that are posting. Google search, you can get your Google authorization codes and stuff like that. You make a Google account and then just pretty much get this and it pastes it in. It's easy enough done. Title settings, your separators, that's pretty much what this is. What would you like them to be? Would you like them to be dashes, dots? Dashes, just dashes is easiest. Do I want to sign up for their newsletter? I'm just going to skip that right now. And here is it trying to sell me some other plugins. I'm going to skip that right now. And we're done. Okay, so what I've done is I've just given it a little bit of information just so it can add that to my website. But that is not all we need to do. That is just the basic of what we're going to do. So if you're going to do one thing when you launch your website, do that. That's fine. So look, 0 serious SEO problems. SEO stands for search engine optimization. I don't know if I've said that, but that's what that means. So pretty much Google optimization, that's what we're doing. So the next thing I really want to do is I want to go to my pages. Now that we've added this plugin, it's going to show some super weird looking things on our pages. So if I go to homepage and I then, once it loads, scroll down, or no, it's appeared right at the top. Brilliant. This Yoast Seo is exactly what we need. Now it looks a little bit crazy when it first loads, but don't worry about it. Yeah, sorry, I think I was trying to load Divi in the background or something. Yeah, it did. So what we're going to do is, this tells you your readability, so how easy this page is to read. So we've scored 5 good, 1 bad. So we have no sentences contain transition words or phrases, which is less than the recommended amount they've given us. But I mean, for now, I've just copy and pasted content from my other website, so that is fine. This is a sentence structure page, so it just kind of gives it how easy is it to read. That's fine. Your focus keyword page, that's what's interesting. So what we're going to do is, your focus keyword is like your Google search term. What would you search to find this page? So what I want to do first, before I choose my search term, is I want to set up my page title and my page description, because this is what Google reads, and it's really just so easy to do. So I want to click on this, and it's going to bring up this. So you can sort it by title, page, separators, site name, whatever you want. So right now I'm going to type it just for ease. So I'm just going to type homepage basic WordPress setup, instructions, Gillian Seo. So as this goes into the green, you can see it's an appropriate length. If I'm to go on and keep typing, it's going to turn orange, which means there's too many characters and it can't be done with that. And the same as if I remove this, It's too short. So you want to keep it in the green, just so that's what Google likes. Your meta description is your description here. So when you search on Google, these are the little descriptions that show up here. Now what you want to do is you want to make your meta description quite keyword heavy. So keyword is things like your search term. So my search term for this, I'm going to go for basic WordPress setup. That I want my search term to be. So it's going to pull up so many problems that it doesn't appear in the first paragraph of the copy, because I've not put this in my copy. I've just pulled through my bio, which doesn't have this in it. The keyword and phrase was not found in that page at all. I haven't specified a meta description, which I'm just about to do. And there's not as much text as it would like on the actual page. And basic WordPress does not appear in the SEO title. It does. It does. You just need to sometimes update to get rid of those weird ones that show up. So here I'm going to write just a little thing full of keywords. So I want to pretty much take whatever is written in here and repeat it in here, but not directly. So for example, yeah, this is, I've gone a bit too much keyword heavy, so it doesn't read properly here. But pretty much what you want to do is take something to the equivalent of that, where you repeat yourself and you want to phrase it in a way that it reads nicely. So again, keep it in the green here with this, and it's still saying I have no meta description and stuff. So what I want to do is I just want to press update. That's going to pull these through here, and then hopefully it will actually update my problems and things like that. It will clear my problems. Oh, I need something that clears my problems. That'd be good. But yeah. So now this is set up. So when, yes, so now it's gone down 3 problems and a consideration. That's fine. But yeah, so I've not used my focus keyword in a subheading. That's perfectly fine. The images are missing things. That's fine too. I can go way more in depth on that on an SEO course, because otherwise I will be here for absolute weeks trying to explain this. So this is the lovely free version of Yoast. If you get the premium version, you can add 5 keywords, and it's so good. It just means you're so up there on Google. It's just amazing. So that is my homepage optimized for Google. It was really simple. That is how you just implement a little bit of basic SEO onto your WordPress. It's absolutely perfect, and I love it. So what you want to do is you want to do that for all your pages. So if you go in, you go to all your pages. Once you have this installed, you will see how your sites are ranking. So right now, we're in amber for homepage, for SEO, and a green for readability, so that's really good. We also have 4 different links here, which is just, well, I've got my three that link to my services and my 1 that links to my email address. So yes, that's what that means. The more you have of those, the better. It just backlinks, it just builds them up, and it's really good. So you want to go through all your pages and just optimize them for Google, just so Google can pick them up a lot easier.